At the ripe old age of 4 years old, my grandfather took my two older brothers and I fishing for the very first time. From that moment on, I was hooked and spent every waking hour of my childhood studying fishing. Sadly, there weren't many lakes near me where I grew up, so I didn't have much chance to fish. That is why I loved my trips to my grandfather's house, where I was able to fish for almost an entire week straight with my grandfather. Today, I'd like to share with you some of the highlights, the lowlights, and straight up comedy from teaching your grandchild to fish. The first thing to know about teaching your grandson to fish is that they will beg and beg and beg to go fishing. But once you start fishing, if the fish don't bite immediately, they get bored quick. I'm ready to go home now, Grandpa.
We've only been here 30 seconds.
The fish aren't biting. Teaching a child to fish takes a lot of patience. Sadly, the child, on the other hand, has little to no patience at all. That's why the second tip is Grandpa always knows best. All right, I'm ready to cast. Can you put it in the perfect spot for me, Grandpa? Grandpa, I don't think there are any fish there. Can we try somewhere else? On rare occasions, when fishing with your child or grandchild, they will eventually get a bite. When they do, however, they don't always jerk on time. Kids are very excited, as you can see.
I saw a fish, Grandpa. Wait to jerk until after he takes the bait, not before.
The next thing to know is that children, especially young children, always find a way to end up in the water. Alright, Trent, I'm going to get those rods set up. Make sure you don't go in the water, no matter what you do. Trent, where is he? Time to go get in the water. Time to go get in the water. Yeah, I would definitely suggest life jackets for younger kids. Our next two tips have to deal with eating fish. Kids love to eat any fish, or anything really, as long as they catch it. Look, Grandpa, I caught one. I know he's an inch long, but can we keep it? I'm sure we can find some way to cook it, right? Please? Hey, Grandpa? If I cast my worm into the water and a robin swoops down and eats the worm and I catch the bird, can we eat it? No matter how many hours you spend teaching your child or grandchild to learn how to reel in a fish, as soon as they actually get one on the hook, they will immediately resort to walking backwards. No reels necessary. I'm getting a bite. I'm getting a bite. Grandpa, what do I do? I got him! There are many parts of fishing that kids will enjoy, but some parts kids don't. For example, tying on a hook, putting a worm on the line. Most importantly of all, taking the fish off the hook. But remember, as soon as the fish is off the hook, the kid will want to hold it. Can you take it off the hook for me, Grandpa? But then I want to hold it afterwards. Many kids' poles come with practice baits, baits that have no hook on them so the kid can practice casting in their own backyard. I did this as a kid, and I still didn't know how to cast well. All right. Oops, it's in a tree. That might take a while to get out, Trent. Well, I'm not the first one to lose something there, it looks like. Ooh, Grandpa, can I use that huge lure? Bet that'll catch huge fish. Oops. I think I cast it off.